Brother Jack here. There's a growing unease about where the world is heading. Literally millions of people are starting to feel that something horrible, something of biblical proportions, is bearing down on us. As a consequence, there is a great outcry for solutions, practical steps that we can take to avoid what is coming. Many of these people write to me every week asking for advice. The numbers are growing exponentially. Understandably, they want to know where to go. Where is the safest place on Earth? In the wilderness, where one can easily starve or freeze to death? Or in the cities, surrounded by CCTV cameras and people who will betray you at the drop of a hat? And where can we find others who will protect and defend us when the showdown comes? Some of these people writing in have worked out for themselves, as we too have, that there is no place that can be guaranteed as safe. Nor are there people who can be guaranteed as safe, even if they do claim to have all the answers worked out. We have been working at this for more than 40 years, and even in the last 2 years, we've been made aware of just how totally unprepared we still are. Nevertheless, the greatest and most practical lesson that we have picked up after several decades of living outside the system is that we each, you, me, all of us, absolutely must have supernatural help to make it through the coming Great Tribulation. Without it, we are lost before we start. I'll repeat that. Without God's help, we are dead. And that will be the fate of many professing Christians in the years ahead. It will be God's judgment on us for not listening to Him and for not obeying Him before it became too late to do so. So write it down. Let it sink in deeply. Step number 1 in getting ready for the Great Tribulation is to recognize that you cannot possibly escape it without supernatural help. We cannot do it without God. When you get that drummed into your thinking, then you are ready for step number 2, which is based on our understanding of what it takes to get that supernatural assistance from God. The Bible says that there'll be a small remnant for whom He will provide protection. Who do you think they will be? Who is God most likely to protect during the coming time of great trouble? Could it be the ones who obeyed Him well before the axe fell? Or will it be the millions who came beating on His door, begging for a last-minute ticket to freedom when it's too late? You see, Jesus told His disciples what to do, and they did it. Most of them still died as martyrs, but before they did, they were able to perform many supernatural feats in the power of God. They had real faith, and it resulted in real power. So why don't we start living today like those first Christians did? Why don't we forsake all we have, like Jesus told His disciples to do? Why don't we leave our homes and jobs and families to follow Jesus out into all the world preaching the gospel? The Bible talks about 144,000 faithful servants who will be marked for special protection by God in the last days. It says that these people are ones who follow the Lamb. That's Jesus. They follow the Lamb wherever He goes. Do you hear that? There it is, the secret to God's protection. Right there in black and white, clear as the nose on your face. Yet no one is hearing it. They don't want to hear it. They want to be told that God's protection will come from stocking up on guns and survival food. They want to hear that it'll come from buying land in the mountains and building shacks on it. But we already know that such human efforts are not going to work, and we know that they will die along with everything else. We have the answer, brothers and sisters, right here in the Bible, but very few people want to hear it. So go ahead, do it your own way, don't waste our time, do it your way and die trying. But if it happens that you are 1 in a million, a supernatural exception, then please contact us. The sooner the better, so we can work together at following the Lamb. Time is short. Don't delay.